Hey guys, this is Garies. Welcome back to another episode of Survival Done. We are back here in Minecraft Plus, and we are back here in at the Ocean Monument. And I filled 90% of the area with sand. Took forever. I really forgot how long this took. The previous time I did it in a spiral. Started at one point and I went around, and then I moved in a block, and then I started another spiral. So there was always a gap. So let me see if I can quickly show you at least. Okay, so if this was a perimeter, I would start and then I will go around, and then if this was a wall, I would come around and then I would come in and spiral and inward and inward and inward. So that's what I did the previous time I did this. And yeah, so I didn't time that time. I know it took a couple of days. I was not recording. I did not do YouTube videos then. So yeah, this time I kind of have an idea. This took about 10 hours, 12 hours, excluding the sand collecting. I died also. I AFK'd and forgot to pause the game, and a creeper got me. So that's nice. He blew me off the sand into the water. So anyway, this is mostly filled. So we have one problem, unfortunately. So there's a big hole there that's going to be filled up. So I'm going to go off cam, and I'm going to go underneath, and we need to fill up this whole area. But I need to bring a bunch of potions and stuff as well. So yeah, I don't want to fill up this hole and then we can't escape. So I just filled it basically to here. I'll still fill up those free spots. I just ran out of sand and I decided, no, let's start recording. So sorry for the late recording, guys. I struggled to get this done and I'm still not done. So let's head to something else. So probably the title will mention this. So let's start working on a Nether Hub. So I got a bunch of sandstone from there. So I'm going to run back there, grab the sandstone, run back to base, and don't know really why. Oh, I need to get food. I don't have extra food. I ran through a stack and a half of food. That's fun. Oh, and milk works. I mentioned this in the previous one that I will test it, and I did test it, and it definitely works. So that's fun. Okay, so let me go grab that sandstone, and I'll meet you back at the main base. Okay, so we are actually at the proper start recording spot, but yes, so we've already done the intro, so let me show you guys. So this is the sandstone I've grabbed this time around, and this is what we've grabbed a bunch of the previous times. So we are going to use this as a Nether Hub. So I'm thinking basically there where we head to the temp destination spot. That's where the first portal we made comes out of. So let's head to the Nether and I'll show you exactly what I meant. Okay, just came through the portal. So let's not go in there. I think he's gonna fall on our head. Okay, no. So this is where our first portal is. I'm still on the fence. Should I move my base or not? Because we already have that nice massive train station there. Well, I could technically move everything, which will take me days because it's been a few projects on this channel already to get that train station up and running and getting all the destinations selection done and so on. So I'm thinking let's make another portal right here. Or Nether Hub rather. So I'm just had a thought, what about making it in the lava? That might seem cool. That might be cool. I'm just quickly thinking how I'm going to do that. So what I can do is I can dump sand, and then we can head off that, because this is pretty much the center, I think. Um, so this is our main portal. So this is our main base, basically, destination. This is where that second portal is. That's a sand location. This is a Guardian Temple, and then we have the Blaze Farm over here. So this can be the middle. So if we maybe go to this spot right here. Yes, let me go grab some sand. Or gravel, we'll see. Maybe sand, because we have a ton of sand. I'll go grab them here because I think that's going to be quicker. And then we are going to build a platform, and we're going to dump sand in a square pattern, and we'll see. I don't think if a chunk is enough. Just thinking how we're going to build out. Okay, I need to go get some sandstone as well. So, oh, not sandstone, cobblestone to build out the bit. Let me head back to base. So I'll bring you back in a second, and then we'll do the building. Okay, so I made the basic perimeter. So I think it's a 19 by 19. So I want it to be uneven so that it's symmetrical, or trying to be. I have no idea. I have no idea how I actually want this thing to end up. But let's go for it. Okay, so we are going to take sand. So sand is going to be the main part of our construction. So we need to actually count or see when it just reaches out of the lava. Oh wow, this lava is deep. Thought it will be like 4 or 5 blocks. Okay, then we can do this. Ah, there we go. It doesn't matter if you go over a bit. That does not matter at all. So what I'll do is I'll run by the perimeter. Oh, like, thank goodness we can actually break the sand. I was just like, oh no, now I can't break that block of sand, but we can. Alright, so let me quickly finish this perimeter of sand in the lava, and you see that other thing. I don't want to lose blocks. Oh well, we have tons of sand now after that temple thing. But okay, so let me finish this and I'll bring you back in a sec. Okay, so this is how far I've come. I didn't expect to have another sand filling area. At least it's much smaller than the Guardian Temple. But it's much deeper than I thought. So I wasted a bunch of sand already, especially over here. It doesn't seem to be stacking, and I have absolutely no idea why. So usually in water there is kelp or seagrass or something like that that's stopping it from forming at the bottom, and since it's lava it gets destroyed. So we are going to try and fill it up without going further than that. Why was there a block? Anyway, okay, so what I meant earlier when I talked about the spiral, this is how I did it. So just with a spiral, so each consecutive ring or circle or whatever went smaller and smaller and smaller. This one I just made stripes. So what I did when I did that, with the water I did this. So I used less and less sand going deeper and deeper. And this helped a bunch in saving sand. So you can do this as well, because the way I'm doing it now, at the Guardian Temple, I'm speaking specifically about the Guardian Temple, where I'm doing it now is filling in everything, not doing it just this way. Okay, so the nice thing about lava is it doesn't get it doesn't make infinite sources like water does. So even if you miss a step, at least you can still kill the source. So for instance here where there's double, so we can still kill the lava source blocks and it won't reform. So that's kind of cool. So even though that block keeps getting refilled or whatever you want to call it, we can eventually let the lava stop flowing here. So if we do that, oh, there's still a source. Okay, now it should start clearing up. And we should be able to do this a whole way. Okay. So once we've done this everywhere, we can then pick up the top layer of sand and then move down a bit. And then redo this again. And it's much more stressful doing this in the Nether because there's lava underneath you. So if you fall, you get hurt. I actually did fall once, and luckily I didn't die. I was actually amazed that I didn't get I died. And since it's level, I swam up and I jumped on and I jumped on the ledge and I ate something, and that way at least I survived. See, you can even go down. Did I show you guys you can go down even more? Yes, I did. So we can do that. So let me do that, and then we'll... Oh, I didn't grab the shovel. That's okay. I went back and forth so many times getting sand. Yeah, just sand. I might as well do it for a shovel as well. Okay, so enough rambling. Let me finish this and I'll bring you back. Okay, finally busy with the next levels down. So I just came down 2, and as you can see, this side is already clear of lava. So if I reach down 3, it seems I can actually clear out one of these. So it looks like it's 5 deep what I can reach now. And remember, there's still sand underneath this, so I think it's about 7 to 10 deep. Okay, so that's basically what I'm doing. Just going down 2, clearing out this. I'm using my hands because the shovel lets some of the sand fall. The shovel is too efficient. And I'm afraid of breaking the outside wall, and then lava comes streaming in, and then we lose everything. So yes, as I said, then we go down by 3. Okay, so let me clear out the rest of this area. At least it's going much quicker than the Guardian, even though it's still been a few hours since I started this. So it looks like we're just filling in sand. But there's a few episodes. So sorry for this boring spot, but after this we are going to have a Nether portal hub, or whatever, not a portal hub, a train hub, or whatever we want to call it. And then once we have a Guardian temple finished, so I'll do that off cam as well, finish clearing the water, then we'll go into the temple. The temple won't be clear of water, but what we can do is we can still go and defeat the Guardian in the water. We'll bring potions and all that. We'll take on a Guardian. And at some point I was thinking we should go clear that area by the Blaze farm. We still need another wither head, skeleton head, for something interesting. So for you guys that know about it, it's the wither skeleton. Just for wither, sorry. Got confused. Just a wither, because we need a wither skeleton skull to finish that. Okay, so but first, before we get to that, we need to finish this thing. So let me finish this and I'll bring you back in a sec. Okay, almost done. We're at the lowest level. I've had to clear out some sand so that I have some sand to place. Now we'll see what it is that's breaking my sand. You see, it still falls, and I don't know why. Okay, so let's go down one more. Because I have no idea what's under lava that can break sand or a falling block. Okay, well, that's not gonna work, so let's do this. Still falling. Interesting. Very interesting. Ooh, yeah, that almost turned out well for us. So the same thing happens here, it seems. There's something, what's that? Oh! I didn't know soul sand did that. Ah, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Okay, so there's soul sand down here. Okay, good to know. Okay, well, that's whole thing cleared. Now it's just emptying it. And yeah, then we can start building our port or room, our thing. Okay, so the glass I've sent back. I left it when I grabbed sand because I ran out of space. But then we're going to place sand all along the edges. So that's going to be a bit tricky, I believe. Or we can place it where this sand is at the moment. That's going to be tricky. Okay, but first of all we need to clear out all the sand. So another nice big project. So let me finish that quickly and I'll bring you back again in a second. Sorry for all the jump cuts, but there's a lot of things that's very boring, so I don't want to waste your time on camp with that. So I'll clear out this, then I'll go grab some glass. What's glass? Oh yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, luckily it has a place to go to, then we can just do that. Okay, so let me finish and I'll bring you back. Okay, the inner part is completed and we have some visitors again. Nice. Bye bye into the lava. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe we should take this and fill up this hole. I don't think it's enough, but nah, we'll see. Otherwise I'll just use cobblestone. I have some more cobblestone, yes. And then we'll use... Oh, I still haven't gotten the sandstone. I actually went back to base to drop all the sand we've gathered because we started getting too much. Okay, so let's fill up this area. So it looks like that's the highest level that the netherrack goes. So if we can make it sandstone here, and we're going to have half walls, or slabs rather, so that we that nothing spawns in here, and then we'll have train carts in various directions. Railroads. I'm not going to make another destination selection. Wonder if it'll jump down and try to get us. Nope, he won't. Hello, thank you, bring me food and all that. Okay, so let me go back to base quickly, grab more sandstone and grab more glass. I put some sand in the furnaces, so we should have some more glass cooking up now. So just small quick progress update. So yeah, and my way currently getting in and out is this way. Fun, right? Yes, indeed. Okay, so I'll bring you back in a sec again. Okay, this looks nice. I really do enjoy it. Sparkles, on the other hand, doesn't do it for me, but yeah, well, beggars can't be choosers. Okay, so now what? Ooh, no, that one. We want sand. Okay, so and I do realize that we just could have used sand to make sandstone, but I still want the sand because you can't turn sandstone back to sand, right? Yes, you can't. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so what I'm thinking, what we can do is we can take the glass I know that's going to take a while. I was thinking doing this and then that. Yeah, we can do that. Still going to take a while, so then we do that. So we'll have to have scaffolding all around, and guess what? We have a ton of scaffolding. So then we do this. Break a sand, place a glass. Break a sand, place a glass. All the way around. And we'll have a neat, nice area for for our Nether Hub thingy. As I mentioned, ooh, that's nice. As I mentioned, I don't really have a clue exactly how I want this to turn out, so this is still, I don't know, what do you call it, a work in progress, put it that way. So if anybody has an idea, let me know. But what I think, I'm going to spend some time off cam finishing the Guardian Temple, and not to waste more time on videos, I was thinking let's do a little bit more Nether exploration. There is this part that I wanted us to go to in a previous episode. What was it? About 10 episodes back, around here, that we need to still go and continue. So in the next episode I'll grab some cobblestone and we'll go check out this area, because there's some structure there in a distance that I am not aware of. That's still new to me as well, so hopefully we can explore it together. And anybody that also doesn't know it, so hopefully we can explore it together for the first time. But yes, let me head back to base and we'll do an outro. Okay, finally we have a outro at our base, and it's actually perfect timing. It's just getting night, so it's time for us to go to sleep. So before we go to sleep, let's call it an episode. So thank you for joining me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you get ideas for yourself, for your own world. And you have any suggestions or ideas for me for my Nether Hub or portal, not a portal hub, card hub or train hub or whatever. We're not, as I said, we're not going to make a multiple selection again. So if you have any idea or tips for me, let me know. First time I'm actually building something nice in the Nether, so that's a first for me. Excuse me. So, but yes, let's call in now. So thank you once again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would appreciate it a bunch. But for now, we'll see you in the next one. Cheers!